Speaking of rollicking, not long after I got to San Francisco, something happened there. I experienced something that San Francisco became well known for, an earthquake. It was long called the Great Earthquake. It was just after noon on a bright October day. I was coming down 3rd Street. The only objects in motion in that thickly built and populous quarter of the city were a man in a buggy behind me and a streetcar wending its way slowly up the cross street. As I turned the corner around a frame house, there was a sudden rattle and jar, and it occurred to me, here was an item, no doubt a fire in that house. Before I could turn and seek the door, there came another terrific shock, and it seemed like the earth was rolling under me in waves, interrupted by a violent jargling up and down, and the sound of brick buildings rubbing together. I knew what it was now. From mere repertorial instinct, nothing else, I took out my watch and noted the time of day. Just then, a third and still severe shock came. As I was trying to keep my footing, reeling about on the pavement, I saw a sight. The entire front of a 4-story brick building went sprawling outward like a door and fell across the street, raising a great cloud like a great volume of smoke. Just behind me, here come the man on the wagon. He went overboard, and in less time than I can tell it, that whole vehicle was distributed along 300 yards of street. Every door of every house, as far as the eye could reach, was depositing a stream of human beings onto the street. The curiosities of the earthquake were simply endless. One lady, who had been washing a naked child, ran down the street holding it by the ankles as if it were a dressed turkey. A prominent editor flew downstairs in the principal hotel with nothing on but a brief undergarment, met a chambermaid and said, "What shall I do? Where shall I go?" She responded with naive serenity, "Get my track clothing store." After the first shock, an Oakland minister said, "Keep your seats. There is no better place to die than this." And after the third shock, he added, "But outside is good enough." And he skipped out at the back door.